The wedding happened on Saturday. It is now Wednesday. It is our last day. Oh, here comes the camp dog. He's the sort of mascot of the campground. And he just decided to drift through my camp. Cindy's spending some time with some friends right now who had this campground booked. And so this is the place we were at on Thursday last week. Yeah. And Friday we went to another place. Saturday there was the wedding. I didn't do any video since the wedding just because I wanted to relax and take it easy, and there was a lot of stuff going on Sunday and Monday morning. Is that right? Did we get here on Monday? Yeah, we got here on Monday afternoon. Is that right? I don't even know. No, hell, it's Tuesday today. Yeah, we got here on Monday. It's Tuesday today. See, you lose track, but this is my last day to really enjoy and relax, because tomorrow we have to drive back from here and get back to the coast. We're in the Kootenays, a place called Mirror Lake, right off of Kootenay Lake. And well, this is the same campsite we had before. My tent used to be over there, but Cindy was worried about snoring. I don't know what snoring he's talking about. So where we had the van before, that's where my tent is right now. And there's the little fire going. Let's zoom in on that. I got a big log on some coals right now, and it should burn very nicely. I still have some firewood here, a couple bundles, and one container full of the stuff that was the cut lumber that I scavenged in Victoria. I'll take you on a tour of the rest of our campsite. Well, over here we just have a bag with stuff, and a box with stuff, and bags of stuff that the tent and things go in. There's the tailgate of the van where I took a nap earlier today, but Cindy uses that for sleeping. There's our camp table. We've got food. We've got coolers with food in it. We've got a nice chair where I've been sitting and relaxing and reading a book. And of course the cooler still has a bit of beer left in it, so I was enjoying that. Over here is my tent. Well, it's probably kind of messy inside. Yeah, it's kind of messy inside, but it does the job. I'm only going to be using it one more night. So that's more or less an overview of our campsite. And of course, you know, the neighbors are close by. The neighbors are close by, but they seem to be away at the hot springs or something right now. And this maple tree here, this maple tree has been just wonderful. Wonderful shade. It's kind of overcast right now, and it looks like it might want to rain. If it does, it does. So what? I guess now being, is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I suppose yesterday or the day before, if I were back in Victoria, I would have done a taxi vlog. That's not what this is. This is, I guess, a camping vlog. Camping vlog 1 or something like that. You know, some people have some really interesting setups. I think that trailer sits here all year, and they've got everything hooked up, set up for themselves. They even have plants way over there. I can zoom in on that. They even have their plants. Yeah. Don't mind my camera work. It's probably a little bit rusty now since I haven't touched this thing in a few days. But I'm having a pretty good relaxing time. Cindy's spending some time with her friends, and I'll join them after dinner. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon right now. So I think she's probably going to come sauntering back here, and we're going to warm up some leftovers, and we've just about run out of ice. I think she used the last of it for her drink. See, she's been drinking vodka and gin, mixing it with Fresca and stuff. Me, I've just been sticking to beer. I didn't even bring any whiskey on this trip. It's kind of relaxing today, and this is my idea of a vacation, just to be left alone and do nothing and have no demands on you. And as you can see, maybe I'll focus on my t-shirt. Yeah, see, it's all about me. And today, it's all about me. Tomorrow, it's all going to be about driving home, and in the evening, taking the ferry back to the island. And then when we're back to the island, we'll have, scads of laundry to do and unload the van again. But it's really nice that I didn't have to, pack up the tent again yesterday. I don't like the kind of camping where, you're in one site one day, and the next day you have to take your whole camp apart, fold up the tent, and load up the van, and then drive to the next place, and then take everything out of there and load it up again, or unload it and set it up again. I think I'm getting too old for that, but the best trip I ever went on was the one where my dad and I went up to Alaska and the Yukon, and it was the same thing. I had the same tent, and we just drove almost every day, and the places we went to were very interesting. And a couple of places we stayed 2 or 3 days, and when we stay somewhere 2 or 3 days, it's a chance to relax, and you don't have to set up take your camp down and set it up the next day again. I think I needed this rest. It got me away from YouTube. In fact, I just put up a video, and as soon as I knew that it was up, pardon me, I just farted. As soon as I knew that it was up and processing, I just closed all the tabs and shut the computer down. In retrospect, I didn't shut down the modem, but I don't think that's a big deal. But I just turned off all operations, and when I get home, I'll be turning stuff back on and seeing what's happening on YouTube. I guess when you miss a week these days, it doesn't, you see what you can. And I'll be going through a few channels individually before going on to my, daily subscriptions and what's going on there. And back to work for another August, September, October, and 4 months before another week off. I guess I needed this little summer break just to actually get a break instead of running across the country to take care of family issues and things. It's camping can be really nice, but as you can see here, your neighbors are right next to you. And Cindy and I agree. We prefer the camping in the provincial campsites where you have room between you and your neighbor, and you have trees and bushes between you and your neighbor, and you don't see your neighbor, and you can make as much noise. Last night we were by the campfire at her friend's campsite, and we were sitting around the campfire just talking and stuff, and they said, well, somebody from inside a trailer next to us said, well, good night. You're closer to your neighbor here than you are in town. What's the point of that? I like to not be able to see my neighbor, and like to see nothing between me and, I like to see trees and forest between me and my neighbor and not see my neighbor. I guess that's why I'm situated in this tent way over here, as far away from other campers as Cindy could have put me. Anyway, I think I'm just rambling on and repeating myself a little bit. So I'm gonna call it for this one, and I'll see you soon on YouTube. Bye.